Hello to everybody, anyone who's still watching. Um, I've taken a break from making videos because it's still been not sure about whether or not I'm gonna actually do this. But yeah, I think I've decided that I'm gonna do this and it's gonna be consistent and I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I don't know how, but I'll try to drop as often as I can every week. There's there's a lot of stuff that has happened this month, a lot of stories. Not gonna get into all of them. I'm gonna just continue moving and report what I find interesting and what I think is worth talking about. So yeah, I appreciate anyone who's still watching and let's keep moving. I'm gonna be more consistent, and I will give quality information and feedback and thoughts. So let's start. So like I said, let's start. What's the first thing on my case? The first bit of news is a group of students in the Northern Cape by a school called Full Hearts um, have been taken to task by the Department of Education. These pupils, they're not gonna they haven't specified the number of them, but we know that they're in grade 11. These pupils stole their teacher's car and then crashed it. I mean, the logic, the reasoning, how does that even happen? How do grade 11 kids feel that they can take your car and take it for a joyride, and it just it just gets reported in the news as something normal, like, hey, this just happened in the news. I think i think there's undertones they're not explaining about the story. Undertones. I don't know where to even start about this, but first thing um from my knowledge, no Indian parent, no colored parent, and no black parent would allow this to happen, let alone a teacher who's Indian, colored, or black. That would not happen, okay? Because the ass whipping you would get, besides disciplinary hearing, the ass whipping you would get, knowing that that person is your teacher. I mean, I don't know. Or is it because kids are growing up at a different time? I don't know. I don't know. Here's my thing though. Here's my thing though. How do kids make it normal in their minds that I can steal this car, see car keys, decide I'm gonna see this car, take the keys, go inside the car, and then turn it on and then drive off? I mean, doesn't the school has have security? What does the security say? I mean, there's kids leaving with a car that doesn't belong to them. What does the security say? I mean, how did that situation even happen? When did this happen? Was it in the morning? Was it in the afternoon? Was it during the day? They they're not being specific about certain details. And my own biased opinion on this is that this was a white teacher and these were white students. This could not have happened any other way. I don't see it happening any other way in South Africa. I don't see it happening any other way. This had to be a white student or white students, group of students, and a white teacher. And there had to be some type of relationship there, whether it was negative or positive. The relationship between the pupils and the teacher there had to be something. It wouldn't just happen. But yeah, yeah. Um, hope. Thankfully, though, thankfully, no one was hurt. I saw pictures of the crash. There was like some sort of ditch, shallow ditch even. So no one was hurt. The airbags looked like they were deployed. The students are fine. The car, though, is not. This then raises other questions. Will the teacher get reimbursed the value of this car by the school or by the parents? Or will they even get reimbursed the value of this car? I understand that there is insurance that the teacher probably has on the car, but leave the insurance aside. Who will take responsibility for this? The school or the parents of the students who did this? Because this is a crime. Stealing a car is a crime. And this happened on school grounds, on school premises. This this can't be reported the way it's being reported. And no, there needs to be more details. They need to have told us more. But anyway, thankfully no one was hurt, and hopefully the guy will get, or the woman will get their car reimbursed or fixed somehow. I hope punishment happens, but also there needs to be some type of pinpointing the source of how could this even happen. Besides that, there were keys there. I'm sorry I got cut, but I was saying, besides that, there were students there and there were keys there. How was this allowed to happen? How were these kids raised in such a way that this is something they could conscientize, reason, and think they could do? There needs to be, because as far as I grew up, kids knew their place. They knew there's certain things they can't do, and so there's certain things they can do. So as for how this even happened, it's just, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. But that's South Africa for you. That's Northern Cape, you know. But that's one story I'm sharing. Here's the second. So again, crazy things happening in this country, right? A 28-year-old man, male, is how it's said. 28-year-old man has been arrested. Okay, the guy has been arrested for making threats to the president, Cyril Ramaphosa, the mayor of Cape Town, Jordan Hill Lewis, and some businesswoman also from Cape Town, probably a big weight. Probably a big weight. Yes, they say businesswoman, but she's not just any type of woman. Clearly, if they're going to put her in the same sentence with president and mayor, she has to be someone of importance. But a 28-year-old male has been arrested for making threats to these people. My thing is though, isn't South Africa a freedom of speech type of country? I mean, when people make threats, I mean, these people are grown up. How are these threats even made? You know, because I mean, the president has a full security detail around him, also the mayor, and I'd assume the businesswoman, because they haven't mentioned her name, is someone who moves in such a way that she doesn't need security because she's not that famous. She doesn't have that clout. But let alone that, these three people press charges to get this 28-year-old male arrested. That's South Africa for you. I mean, the Cape Flats, I mean, townships, I mean, cash in transit heists, I mean, unemployment. But nah, they're gonna arrest someone for making threats. Threats. This person hasn't done anything. How can a tweet? Sorry, I got cut again. What I was getting at was, how can grown men and women, a president and a mayor, these people have so much power. They are so far out of what is the common person. They are so detached from the everyday citizen. How do they let a 28-year-old, how do they let a 28-year-old threaten them? And they take it seriously to a point where they get this person arrested. I mean, that's just, yeah, that's just, yeah, that's South Africa for you. But yeah, those are the latest of things that has been happening. I thought I should share them. Thought I'd say my piece. I know the second piece I didn't say much, but there wasn't much more reported on it. We don't know much more of the case. I don't know the man. I don't know under what context these threats happened over the phone, face to face. Was it someone they knew? Was it a stranger? They're not reporting any of these things. So I wouldn't know. But I thought I should just report it my side and talk about it. Because yeah, it's something. Anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers. On the next one.